Why won't you talk to me?
What do you want to talk about, Helly?
I don't know, maybe the fact that Miss Casey's your Outie's wife? What are we gonna do?
No, we're not gonna do anything.
He was trying to search for her with you, with your fake you.
We'll figure this out.
Well, there's no we, Helly.
What?
It doesn't matter.
Why?
Because they are smarter than us, okay? They know everything. Me, looking for Miss Casey, us wandering around, mapping the floor, all of it. They know everything we're doing because Helena told them everything we're doing.
And no matter what, because of all of the cameras and everywhere, and everything.
I'm not her. I'm not. I'm me.
And how do I know that?
You don't. You just have to trust me.
He had sex with you, and he just understood that he had sex with the wrong person, a person who was faking to be the right one, so, you know, having sex with someone without the full consent about who he has sex truly with.
Stop being a fucking asshole.
For that, you're right.
I was just wondering if you could share with me a little how you felt when you received the paintings. Our experiences here have been similar in some ways. We faced similar challenges, and perhaps the paintings...
There is something between you, I don't understand.
Mr. Drummond's waiting.
Yes, of course.
Were you together at some point? Or... Can you take the teacup? Like, really, I would keep it. Again, that's what he told you. Like, I'm coming from you, for you, like... He put one drawing and a note behind it. Clever Earth. What he discovered, what Felicia told him?
Welcome, Mr. Milchick.
Clever Earth.
Today I will be conducting your monthly performance review.
Oh,
1. Uses too many big words.
over chance I may colloquially employ...
And deflections will be heard after the lunch break. 2. On several of your daily logs, the paperclip was installed back to front. Here are the incidents.
That's a mistake for you?
The day will revolve around the following. You instituted kindness reforms.
Because I'm not Harmony Cobell.
You arranged an outdoor retreat and team-building occurrence, which resulted in the termination of one employee, discovery of the true identity of another, at great risk and harm to the Egan name.
Okay, it's a big mistake. More than the clip, you know. But I want to keep Milchick. I don't want him to be replaced by Harmony or a new Harmony.
Foxconn's completion of Cold Harbor will be remembered as one of the greatest moments in the history of this planet.
Numbers into boxes.
It's quite a legacy you will leave.
Thank you, Mr. Drummond. That means a great deal.
Him is important. He has to be the one to do it. The job itself, it's not just numbers.
Basics, to remember these separate workers' greater purpose.
It's data, it's people, it's...
To treat them as what they really are.
Nothing. For you, they are nothing. They are animals.
How was the rest of the funeral? Did you get what you needed from it?
Yeah, sure. Hey, did Miss Wong take notes? I can't wait to read her article about it in that newspaper you showed me.
Hopefully now we can put all this grief and tumult behind us and look forward to some productive work days ahead.
Putting the numbers in the thing.
Refining.
Right?
Yes. Does that sound good?
Whatever you say, Mr. Milchick. Praise cure.
Did you and Heliar catch up?
Not enough in my
Did you tell her
opinion.
that you fucked her Outtie at the Orbo?
Not yet.
Helena Egan. Trust, believe me.
Oh. The fact that Earth made these paintings, you know, of the exports of, it means that he saw the place inside when Worky Earth had no memories of seeing it inside, meaning that at some point they eliminated memories of Worky Earth. And why Worky Earth at some point went here, for what reason, what did they do to him, why the necessity of eliminating these memories? See, I have so many questions and theories.
It's me again. So, they fired me. I think they know what my name was up to. I have to go.
Bert? It's Bert, no?
You! Why are you following me? I got this thing. When somebody shows up on my doorstep screaming my name, I want to know why. Call it a quirk. You were with Lumon.
Where?
Why were you at my house the other night?
He doesn't know.
I don't know. It wasn't you at all, was it? It was Severance. I got canned a couple of weeks ago. When I pressed him for a reason, he said my Annie had an unsanctioned erotic entanglement with another worker.
Erotic? They told you something like that?
You show up at my door. You think we were I do? Well, Field certainly thinks so. We had to cancel our trip to Milwaukee. Thanks for that. I'm sorry.
You guessed that you were something inside? We can have the two of you together outside?
Maybe you could, I don't know.
It would repair my sadness of losing Worky
You got a
Earth.
hand. We're planning to have it tomorrow. Might be nice if you come over. We could sit down, talk through it all. You, me, and Fields.
Fields. I'm not sure of what I think of a trio. But the
You
two
like
of you
red
meeting in real life?
Expensive. Okay. Tomorrow. You need a lift? I'll walk, thanks. You sure? I know where you live. See you tomorrow.
It's not a threat, it's not a threat. He knows also where you live. You had information about all of these Lumon people, including Bert. Why?
She's not dead, she's just not here.
How can it be that? Which is not dead.
Who's in there?
They know people at the morgue. On the payroll like everywhere else in here.
So they take people who are supposed to be dead.
Are they hurting her?
I don't know.
They're using her and she has no life, she has no opinion for herself, like she has nothing.
What?
I didn't say anything. In parallel park in less than 20 seconds.
I said that this lady is a former Mrs. inside. She was a wellness Mrs.
Your Outtie pays all of his gas and electric bills within 3 business days.
Or is it Gemma that you hear?
Your Outtie listens to music while shaving, but not while showering. Your Outtie prefers 2 scoops of ice cream in a serving, but they must be the same flavor.
People doing that with ice, I never understand.
What's captured a butterfly? Your Outtie is going to be.
You saw her, what she looks like inside. A new, real good episode, clearly. We didn't have a big event reveal thing like we had during the 2 previous episodes. Maybe it's better because we need to deal with the consequences of what happened during the previous episode. Meaning that Elena being discovered, it's Worky Helly who is back at work, and for sure she doesn't know anything about what happened, meaning that she doesn't know what Mark did outside, she doesn't know what happened, with all of their plan during the end of the season 1, so when she's coming back she's totally lost. She doesn't know also why Irv was trying to join her and why now he's fired and what he did as well when it was the end of the season 1. She doesn't know anything about anything, and she doesn't understand as well why they are all acting like that, reacting like that, being like that with her. Clearly, Dylan and Mark, they're mad, they're mad about the fact that Elena came inside. They are not sure that Worky Helly is truly Worky Helly. They don't know what happened truly to Irv, Worky Irv. So they're mad at it as well when they understand that he got fired, so in fact he got sacrificed, he got killed in a way. The consequences of what happened during the previous episodes, for sure it's huge, and it's huge for each one of them. It's huge for Mark, who discovers, that Outtie Helly lied during all of this time, that he trusted someone about searching for Gemma, but it was the wrong person, and in fact now Lumon knows about it. He's mad and maybe ashamed of the fact that he slept with the wrong Helly. He can be mad also, like really mad at that Outtie Helly, because again, I'm gonna repeat it, Outtie Helly, you can be like, oh, maybe she fell in love with Mark and that's why she had sex with him. Take the facts for what it is. You have someone lying about her true identity, having sex with someone by lying to that person, and in fact that person that she's having sex with, not only she's lying, but it's also someone that she considers as an animal, that she considers as someone weaker and not important at all, and also someone that she's using and manipulating for years. Okay, can we consider that? So really what Outtie Helly did, it's totally wrong, and Mark discovering that can be really mad about it. And when Worky Helly is reappearing, for sure he has issues to trust her and to reveal her the entire truth about his wife, about the fact that he slept with the wrong person. It's hard, for sure it's hard for Mark. For Dylan it's also hard because he lost Irv. He's feeling sorry because he didn't trust his friend enough. At least he's nice with Worky Helly, that's great for her. He's discovering also that note that Irv left, the painting and the note. I couldn't read what was right there, but I think that it's about what Felicia told him about the exports all and all of that. That, the fact that Outtie Irv was making paintings about it, it means that at some point Worky Irv saw that elevator, went to the exports all. So it means that they eliminated memories from Worky Irv, which could explain maybe, the hallucinations that he had with the ink, coming from the roof, all of that. Maybe because they played with his mind that much, they made experiences on him, but we can't know what he did at the exports all, what they did to him before, during, after, we can't know about it. To stay with Dylan, the fact that they are threatening him, about continuing to visit his family, that's bad, and at some point he's gonna need to reveal it to his friends. Like, they all have things that they need to reveal to each other. Like, at some point, Mark, you're gonna need to reveal the truth to Ellie also about the fact that you slept with the wrong version of her. Outtie Irv met Bert. Bert knew that he got fired because of erotic things, you know, with another worker. Someone coming at his place screaming his name, you know that something happened, it was surely the Helly version, so you guessed that Worky Helly surely was in a relationship with your Worky version, so now you're inviting the Outtie version to have dinner with your Outtie version and your husband. Oh, that's gonna be an interesting dinner for sure. But clearly, to have these two meeting now outside, I cannot wait to see it. Bonjour, I cannot wait to see that. And it has consequences also of what happened during the previous episode on Milchick, because they're adopting of him. But they insist on the fact that he has to make sure that Mark continues that job called Arbor. He's the one who can do it, he has to do it to accomplish it. Why him? Why did you make them all come back only for him, to please him, because you needed him to accomplish that work, that fucking work, which is just about putting numbers into boxes, it's not about that. I had that thought that maybe it was data's informations about people, categorizing people, I don't know, but what does it mean no matter what? For me, the character, the guy is more important than the job, but apparently he has to make that job no matter what. I don't get it. It had consequences also on Elena, because we saw that they were mad at her for what happened. They didn't say what happened to her father, but they talked about an obligation room or something like that. Like, it made me think of the break room. And you know, I said it at the end of the season 1, the fact that Outtie Helly, during her entire life since her childhood, in fact, she got brainwashed to think like that, to think that inside it's only animals, they are not real people, all of that. And I have the impression that maybe that room that they mentioned, it's like the break room for the severed people. It's a place to make them remember who they are, what is the mission, what is Lumon, all of that. But it's for the people outside. If the break room is for the people inside, that room they mentioned, it's for the people outside. Oh, and also I have that theory that there is something between Milchick and Natalie. There is something personal right there into their relationship, clearly. But what? That I don't know. So many questions, so many theories, so many characters and situations now to follow. I'm not even talking about Milchick's assistant, who is giving her opinion, who is buying that much Lumon's bullshit. I have the impression that she's there to keep an eye on Milchick. And at the same time, previously, I had the impression that she's here to prove something to someone, like to impress someone. I still have that impression. I don't know. So many theories and questions. I swear, Severance can't be a show like Lost. You have to give me all of the answers before the end of this show. Not before the end of this season, but before the end of this show, I want all of my answers. You're asking so many questions in all of your episodes, you're not gonna be like Lost, the show Lost. You're gonna give answers for everything. Aha! Prefer to warn you. Okay, it's all for me and for you for today, so it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Hey.